You can use this 101 ways. So if you get this, get a needle and poke a hole in it so you can drip it, because you can use this as a pre-treatment for your scalp. And what it's going to do is it's going to really open up the follicles, okay? So you would drip it on your hair. So I'm going to show you with this one. And I've already done this on Jenny's hair because when you do this, you don't want to waste this liquid gold. So this is how it looks. And then it drips like that. It's beautiful. It smells fabulous. So around women's hairlines, we put makeup and we get older and we age, or we can thin around here. So you want to open up the follicles, so you would just do a few little drops, and seriously, you really don't need that much. So I'm going to do a drop, and you can zoom in if you need to. So there's a drop, see that? And then I'm going to get it, and I'm going to put it around here because you want to get it around here to open up the follicles. Then you're going to want to leave it on 20 minutes, 30 minutes, as long as you can. See, her hair has a little bit of grease. This has been sitting on here probably an hour. But really, it's not greasy. It's just, I don't know, what would you say, Jenny? It's not like greasy looking.
It's not. It's just the oil, because
I've used
the oil treatment about an hour ago, and then we did a warm, moist towel. It has been wrapped around my head for about 45 minutes now.
And this is her Jenny's hair. Look at this hair. I mean, this is thick, gorgeous hair. Do you see this hair? This is amazing hair. So for Jenny, she wants to keep her color in. She's got coarse hair, gorgeous, beautiful hair. But everybody needs Monat because we all age and it's anti-aging, natural. So what we're going to do is we're going to wash Jenny's hair. So when you get a sample of this, if you get a sample of this, one sample, this is the shampoo, and this is what I'm going to use on Jenny. I always suggest to push it down like this. And then this, actually, you should be able to get probably 3 or 4 washes out of. You always wash twice. Always wash twice, okay? But if you're overdoing it, then you'll know because you don't need very much. So anyway, we're going to wash Jenny's with the Renew. Then with the mask. And normally with a mask, you want to leave this on for 10 minutes at least. So, but we're probably not going to be able to do that right now. But just so you know, you leave it on for 10 minutes, and if we do, then we'll probably pause it. And then you always want to seal it, and sometimes you don't need to seal it, but if we do decide, you know, you want to seal in the protein. So this is the volume conditioner, and then always work it in, and I'll show you in because it works internal. So you learned how you do the oil, and you put a few drips, rub it in, open up those follicles, and we're gonna have Jenny hop right up on here. This is the way we gotta do it. So when you do wash your hair, always brush or comb. It's best to use a thick comb, and you always wanna comb through your hair before you wash it. And then I was telling Jenny earlier, it's a good idea if you do the oil treatment to get a round brush, and you can get up here and you can go like this and round brush, and it's gonna open up that follicle even more. Especially if somebody's using Monat and they have a dry scalp and they're trying to get rid of that, it's a good idea to do the round brush. Cool. And I did just brush it because her hair's so great, but it is best to use a thick bristle comb, thick comb, sorry. So, okay. Now we always want to wash with a little bit warmer water to open up the follicles. Hey Jenny, you want to lay down? It's a little warm. Okay. Let's see right there. Okay, how's that feel? So we're old school here. I think we could go a little warmer. Maybe I'll burn your head off, who knows. So with Monat, it is so concentrated. Is that too warm? It is so concentrated. You want your hair sopping wet when you wash your hair. You want it so wet. And if you feel like, you know, you're not getting enough suds, then you can even just add more water sometimes. So I'm gonna get Jenny's hair super wet. And like I said, you always wash twice. If your hair is not sudding the first time, it's because it is Oh, there goes some of her color out. It is working in there and it's trying to get rid of the silicone and all the harsh chemicals that are on your hair. So you may not get like, it foaming at first, but wait and see what happens here. So a little bit of her color came out, but actually the Renew does kind of hold in the color. So with this Renew, I'm going to put a little bit in my hand, about a quarter size, about like that. Not very much, see that? And then you want to get it activated. So I'm going to get it, rub it, until it looks like that, white. Now with Jenny, I'm going to put it on her scalp. And I'm going to put a little bit over here and a little bit over there. Now, like I said, if it's not foaming up, it is still working. It's trying to get rid of all the harsh stuff. We're weird, huh? See, I just drenched some of that water out. So I may add a little more water. And sometimes I feel like I always need to get a tiny bit more to put underneath. I don't know. That's just what I do. And I need to get her hair more wet. That's all there is to it. Sorry, that was hot. This is the first wash. Please take your time with this. You always want to let it sit for a good, like 2 to 3 minutes. And let it work its beauty. And get that stuff out. And, you have a choice. You can wash the ends of your hair, but really, the product's going to go down to the ends, so you don't need to. Isn't she beautiful? So I'm gonna rinse this out. We met in 7th grade. Hold on, honey. We may have to pause this for 1 second so we can get the baby a drink. But as you can see, not hardly any of her colors coming out. If you get down in there, you can barely see any of that color. Look at that. Crazy. Monat is awesome. And you always want to get all that product out of your hair, because if not, it's going to build up. So always make sure it's all out, even with the first wash, because we're getting rid of all those toxins. Because you go through a detox stage with Monat, just like if you were going to quit drinking, or quit drinking Coke, or go on a diet, you detox. This is what Monat's going to do. It's going to clear the Band-Aid. So, second wash. I always shake it. Okay, activate it. It's kind of hard because I'm not like a beautician and I should be. I need her to sit up a little bit. See that? How it's starting to just foam up? She needs a little more water in there. Sorry, Jenny, that hurts. I'm trying to hold your... Wow. Look at that. She's only used Monat 4 times?
Yeah.
I keep saying it wrong. I thought it was 3. Okay, you can lay down.
I think this is the 4th time, actually. Okay. Well, maybe it's...
I'm going to add a little more water in there.
I don't know. Can't remember.
Here's a picture. We were talking about pictures. Here's look at this. How much her hair is setting. I need to get more wet, but it's a little difficult. But what I'm saying is, it's when you get the Monat, it's like I like to tap, 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 and then do a little bit underneath. So this is craziness. How well this stuff works. You can hear it. Look at that pretty hair, and it's so curly and gorgeous. Okay? You can lay down, girlfriend. Remember to always get up here. We're opening up those follicles. And it's easier to wash your own hair.
What?
Of course, if you do warmer,
But it feels better to have someone else wash it.
well, if you're sitting up.
Don't mind this.
She's enjoying herself. Is that too hot?
It's a little hot.
But it's okay, right? So, I mean, honestly, I'm just shocked here, like, how much no colors come out. Actually, I should still this so Jenny can see. I think that's the wrong one, though. It's crazy. Like, there's hardly any color coming out. She was nervous about using... She was nervous about using Monat because of her color. And her daughter doesn't, and she just moved.
Yeah, I was worried about doing a detox because I had just had it colored, so I was worried it would wash all my color out. Oh, sorry. I was worried about it detoxing right after having it colored, and my daughter just moved to Indiana that does my hair, and she colored it right before she left, and so I worried that it would just wash all my color right out, but I have been surprised. It does not seem like my color has been washing out at all. I mean, there's some color, but nothing like I saw come out when I washed my hair with another product, so I've been pleasantly surprised.
That makes us all happy here. So then, with Jenny, I made sure I got all that out. I'm gonna drench this out because with the protein we want it to, we don't want it just to go down the sink. So I'm gonna have her sit up. Do you need help? Okay. Oh, hold your lock. And then we are going to get me on this because I'm short. And I like to, I like to just have a towel like by the tub. So like with this next product, you want to leave it on for a good 10 minutes. We may actually, like I said, pause this because we don't want to waste it. But I like to like dry it a little bit. So super wet with the shampoo and then damp dried with the mask because we want it to soak like in and not go down the drain. When you get the mask and if you get a sample of it, or if you purchase it, which is even a smarter idea, you get 1 thumb, 2 thumb. You can actually put this on your scalp and then down. So I'm gonna work it in her hair. And this stuff is just, do you love this stuff, Jenny?
I do love this stuff. It feels really good.
And then I like to squeeze it in because it works internally. Hopefully we can edit this video because I'm not getting younger. Oh, there goes the ring, grandma's ring. Gosh, her hair is crazy. Like, already I can put my hands through it. All that hair.
And that is crazy because my hair, usually
like
with
it
other
just
products,
a little
it
more.
is almost impossible to brush through. When I wash it, it takes me 20 minutes to brush through it after I wash. And I've always felt like I have to use like a whole handful of conditioner and have it just sit on there for like 10 minutes just to be able to brush through it. I have to like brush through with the conditioner in the shower and like lose a whole handful of hair. And that's probably why I don't like to wash my hair very often. It's because it's so hard to brush through, but this is, it's great product. I love it.
I mean, this is crazy. Like, I can just honestly put my fingers through it. I'm just going to comb it out a little bit because why not? So I think we will have this sit on here for 10 minutes because we don't want to waste it. But I mean, look at this. I can just put my fingers right through this hair. So, yep.